second, family third. I scramble and swerve, scamming I serve, planned it out first. I treat sweet, smart bitches like candy, like nerds. I know the feds, cameras I observe, cause the cash is absurd. I mean, the house so fucking massive, I just added concierge. Emphatic, I splurge. On Addies, I surge. On Xannies, I slurs. On shrooms, I'm nothing but a fantasizer. The DMT got me thinking like an analyzer. Smoking on a pure L, no sanitizer. I'ma stand behind her and rapid fire. She say this dick a pacifier and tranquilize her. I still eat the rappers, I heard they appetizers. You throw Weezy on the beat, you throwing gas and fire. Shine forever, and as long as we here, you might as well get your clouds together. Pray for cloudy weather, world peace, shout out to Meta. And if it's beef, I turn the whole cow to leather. I ain't playing with y'all, right hand to God. Don't act like my nigga today and the white man tomorrow. I done said it before, I'm already ready for war. You been to hell and back, but have you been to heaven before? I checked the Chapar, I got time today. Smoking that bomb LA like I'm McVeigh. Bombs away, I'm just trying to concentrate while I eat La Mama backwards like mignon filet. Time and place, here and now, I'm bearing down. Got you staring down the barrel. Pow, 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 pow. That's how the ammo sound. It's the Carter 6 pussy, pull your tampon out. Money, we're rolling. It's the only way in the hustle of the streets.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? GJ. I actually like these GJ cells. Right here. We're bearish on the daily. 4 hours bearish. Looks like a 4-hour continuation pattern. And potentially a 30-minute continuation pattern. You know what? I'm going to have a little sell stop right here. Looking very good. I'm going to put a stop loss probably above this previous high, as long as this candle doesn't break this high. A little 22 pip stop. 22 pip stop. I don't like that this candle still doesn't have a top wick though. $11.30 candle. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. But yeah, GJ does look good. We got the clean candle to the left. Very clean candles to the left. We'll see. Hopefully it respects this high. We can get into some sells real quick. Anna, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome back. We finally broke out of this GJ range, didn't we? Took his time. The buys weren't happening. We was expecting that resistance. So we held above this resistance here. And gold, what did gold do? Gold just continue playing this range. So yeah, crazy little range on gold. I thought it might push up, but obviously it didn't. But yeah, I didn't really trust taking any buys back up to the highs here. I think I'll just leave it until we get a nice breakout. Yeah, look at that. We're holding by this. It's like a 1 hour support. Alright, let's do a quick analysis on gold. Well, there's nothing really to analyze. Daily's bearish. 4 hours currently bullish. Pushing up from this 4 hour support. We got unemployment claims in just under an hour, which I don't think is going to have crazy impact, to be fair. I don't think it's going to have crazy impact, but still just waiting for gold to get out of this range. But I mean, structure wise, it looks like gold is making lower highs still from yesterday. And if you look, if we were to connect the highs, it's getting lower. So I think we'll get some sells with FOMC tonight. They're keeping the rates the same. Alright, so GJ buys 194.62, so I'm keep an eye on the price. But to be honest, everything is just, there's no not everything, there's no setups on gold just yet. Look at this price action, 2 days worth. This was a crazy spike down yesterday. I think the stream should be good on this PC right here. But definitely wouldn't have caught anything on stream, I don't think. Over the stream here. We sold, but we didn't really sell all the way down. Pushed up. Tapped into the 4 hour resistance. Again. And then when did it sell down? 230 created a resistance. Yeah, there's just ranging. Oh, looks like we're breaking above this support. So that idea is invalid now. Wanted it to respect this previous high. Now, if this 30-minute closes back in the Asian range, well, I don't know if we keep pushing up, but yeah, looks like we might stay in this range. Even though this candle made a bottom wick, broke this previous low, it didn't have a top wick. If it had made this top wick first and then broke the low, I would have been in this trade. I would have been in right here. But it literally opened, came down first, then came back for the top wick, and it hasn't been back. It hasn't come back down yet. So my gold trade was at L this morning. Yeah, I see. Gold, but you got in around here, right? Yeah. Something about this range just wasn't trying to take any trades in it, to be fair. Especially with price making lower highs. I thought, you know, gold might make a low anywhere in between here. Just wasn't there for me. And plus, remember the risk reward was getting smaller. So another reason for me not to get in right there. But pound yen, I think pound yen is gonna come for this top wick before it drops back down again. Good afternoon, good afternoon. We're trading whatever gives us the opportunity. So either pound yen or gold. Was looking for some pound yen sells, but we're back up in this range. So I think those sells are off the table right now. And gold is just sideways. So some nice push up on GJ right here. Oh, it looks nice. It's only 16 pips. But I think, where do we need to get to make a top wick? The open was, so 195. 10 pips away. Just give us a top wick for this candle. Maybe retest the daily flip. And if we stay up here, even if I wanted to take buys, I still have to wait for a closure above this resistance. This is pound yen, Gbpjpy. Do you know what I don't have showing? Maybe I can't see it. No, canvas. Can't see it in the background. Normally has the pair at the back there. Watermark. Ah, the watermark was black for some reason. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too bright. Let's turn that down a little bit. Disappear from gold too. Weird. There we go. June 26th. It's on a Thursday. Brixton. Here we go. Sold out. Go on, GJ, just make that top wick. How much more pips do we need to get to this top wick? I said 195, didn't I? Yeah, what we got to do is just retest 195. Or like I said, the daily flip. Can I buy GJ? I wouldn't buy it just yet. Gotta wait for them confirmations, man. We need you in South Africa. Why do I need to be in South Africa? I'm right here. I'm right here. No good old internet. That's what the internet's here for. You can see people all across the world. International Mickey, right? Good old YouTube. Yeah, I'm not in anything just yet. I have to wait for candles to close before I get into any trades. So if I was gonna take a buy, to be honest, I wouldn't take a buy. I wouldn't take a buy just yet. I wouldn't take a buy until we closed above this resistance. That's the 1 hour. Above here. And that's because we've got this candle making, we've got a high here, then lower highs here. This resistance has been respected pretty much all morning since 7 o'clock, since the pound CPI news this morning. And the fact that the news didn't continue pushing GJ above this resistance, I don't think there's much bullish volume today. So, you know, we've made lower highs, and then now we've closed below this support and outside of the Asian session range. So we got initial closure below. This candle here, this 12 o'clock 30-minute candle, has also closed below the support. So I'm looking for this current candle now to either close below the support as well. I did kind of want it to make a top wick for this candle. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, I need to wait. But I wouldn't buy through this range, especially with the daily candle being bearish. 4-hour candles also bearish. So in order for me to take the buys, like I said, if price gets to 195.2, the daily will be bullish, the 4-hour will be bullish. I have the higher time frames with me, so that's what I'll be waiting for. But it looks like this 1-hour candle is going to close below the support as well. So look, it was a break and retest. It was a very nice closure below. We retested these, the 1-hour support. We tested the 30-minute support. I think the cells still kind of look good. We have a clean range below. Look, nice clean candles to come down to at least 193.3. So we've got 50 pips from where we are. I think we're good. As this 1-hour candle closes weak bullish, I'm gonna put a sell stop right below and use the 1-hour candle high, so 34 pip stop loss. 34 pip stop to come down to this 4-hour support. That's 50 pips away, so not bad. What's that risk reward? 50 divided by 30, 1.6 risk reward. 1 to 1.6. Gold is just playing games over here. We don't sell now. We don't sell until the candle closes. You've got to wait for the candles to close. How's that GJ background look? Does it still look bright? It looks bright on my screen. It used to be grey. I can barely see it. Jesus. No, it is what it is. You can see what it is up here. It looks like we might be closing back in this range though. I did want the 1 hour candle to have a weaker body. Still below Asian lows. How long have we got left? Just under a minute. Let's see how this candle closes. Kind of close back in the range. It closed back. Where's the 30? Where's the Asian lows? So it closed below Asian lows, but above this support on the 30-minute. But it's still respecting the 1 hour support. That's at 195.95. To be honest, yeah, if we break below here, depending on how it closes, I might be looking at some sells again. So the same place I had the sell stop before. But if we break this high, I think GJ is going to keep pushing up a little bit more. Still, again, like maybe retest a daily flip. Hopefully GJ just doesn't range like this morning. Look at this range. Look at this range. This was a very, very difficult range this morning. What's gold doing? Yeah, I can't even look at gold, man. Nothing is happening with gold. Like I said, today is just unemployment claims, which is a day early because it's usually on a Thursday. So maybe because, I don't know why it's early. Come on, GJ. Structure wise, the cells look very good for pound yen. DXY, no top wick on the daily. Could get one for FOMC. Craziness. Alright, GJ, what we doing? What we doing? So I really just want it to get to either 195 to make this top wick, or retest this daily flip and then come down. So I want this. We might do a little bounce. GJ has more of a bearish bias today. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because structure wise, see, we've come down, made a high, made a lower low. I'm just gonna call this area lower high, and then come down. So it's gonna continue. I think that makes sense. Looks good. Looks good. So yeah, I think that looks good. Just need this top wick. That's the only thing that's making me think price could push up a little bit more and we don't get a lower high below here. It's just making a little top wick for this candle. At the psychological level 2, so 195. Perfect place for a retest. Perfect place for a retest. Go on, just 10 pips. 10 pips away. Now, if I had a bullish bias, then typically I would have seen this as a fake out, closure back in the range, and then taken the buyers up. But I don't have a bullish bias today, especially when, look, we've closed below this daily support. We've broken yesterday's, we broke yesterday's low as well. We broke yesterday's low, which is another very bearish confirmation. 4 hour also broken the lows. Pretty much got this 4 hour continuation pattern, so we should get a strong bearish candle body, but alright, so we broke the previous high. And just a little bit more of a push. A little bit more of a push. Just to make this top wick. Didn't quite get there, did it? I think it will. Breaking above the last high is a good look anyway. Just for a little bit more of a push up, but let's see what we get. Getting a super slow push up on a 15-minute time frame. Alright, 12 minutes till this candle closes. We also have the news coming out too, but I don't think that news is going to have a crazy impact today. It's that weekly news, isn't it? I know it's a day early. Maybe that's for FOMC. Maybe that's why. Okay, GJ's got our focus today because gold, there's nothing going on in this gold range. Nope. 1 hour. Every time frame is ranging. Still within a range on the daily. 4 hours very much moving sideways. 1 hour We're getting lower lows. It's like a channel, but nothing there. Nothing there today. Well, nothing there yet, I should say. Nothing there yet. Still early. Still early. We still got some time. Boom, boom, boom. Quite a pullback for GJ. If this candle can close bearish and back below this support, and then maybe make a top wick, respect this one, break the low with volume, it should continue. Depends on how big the bearish candle body would be though. If it does come down. 8 minutes left. Where's gold going? So 15-minute respecting a high and low. But I mean, they're actually trending up, starting from what, this candle. Alright, let's see how it closes. Let me take it from there. Oh, I still want that top wick before we continue down. Dum, dum. Alright, come on, GJ. Come back out of this range. Where did it get to? So the high there, open is 194.991. This got to 194.978. So yeah, not close enough. GJ needed a little retracement. I mean, yeah, I think so. But we'll see. And we still got half an hour left of this 1 hour candle. Could still get the continuation down. You just need, I mean, it could have just been creating structure. I would have liked it a bit higher just because of this, literally this top wick. That's really what I would have liked for GJ to do. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not the end of the world. You know, if gold drops later, then we could see a GJ push. You know, they're kind of inverse when it comes to news. So I wouldn't even be surprised if we drop now and then, you know, for FOMC, GJ comes back up, because I'm still bullish on GJ. Like overall, I'm bullish. Until we, like, okay, we kind of broke the first higher low already, But if we create a support anywhere above 193.5, then we're still maintaining this uptrend structure on the daily. So there's still room for it to come down a bit more, like 100 odds. What's that, nearly? It's about 150 pips. So there's still a bit of room for it to come down. Yeah. Alright, so we're not getting the closure below. That popped right back up, didn't it? Alright, so what's that? It's news now. Wow, my brokers, the spreads are jumping. I didn't think this was significant news. I still don't think it is. Unemployment claims. Building permits, housing starts. Okay. Well, there wasn't much impact on gold. Wasn't much impact on gold. And pound yen. Not much impact on pound yen too. But these 30-minute candles are still trending up for GJ. They're still pushing up. Alright, let's see if this 30-minute breaks this low. Come on, break the low. And then we start trending down.
Take a deep breath and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Boom, 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 boom. So range in markets today. Gold's definitely waiting for FOMC. Seems so. Seems so. Seems so with gold. Seems so. This was a crazy drop on Monday though. Flip. This was a crazy drop. crazy drop. I remember Monday looking for the buys. That's because this support here was holding. We kept spiking into it, but then we just went whoosh, and that was it. It was a wrap. All right, we're gonna make it to the top of the range this time. Like recently with gold, well, with both markets sort of getting volume after NYSE open. That's in an hour. What would I need to see? You know what, the same thing, just a closure above this resistance for buyers, closure below the support again for sells. That's literally the play. That is literally the play. Man, everyday waiting games. So I was thinking about starting the streams at 12, but even at 12, I don't see any moves. Like, I would have started right before this candle, wouldn't have got in, and then we would have just been watching this retracement up back into the range for an hour and a half. What do you think's happening for FOMC tonight? Do we think it's gonna be gold pushing, or do you think gold's gonna sell FOMC? I think gold's gonna sell, only because they're keeping interest rates the same, 4.5%, 4.5%, which is still pretty high. So I'm thinking gold sells, and that's why we're stuck in this. That's why we're stuck in this shitty range. Because if gold is gonna sell, I don't think it drops out the sky just yet, and that's only because it needs to have a better sell point. Better sell price. It's not gonna, if it's going to continue selling, I don't think it's going to sell from a low. Not to say that it's going to push all the way up before it comes down, but I don't think it's, we have a massive sell-off and then another sell-off on top of that. So I think we're staying in this range, and the breakout is going to be a nice big drop. Unless they do a surprise rate drop, which I don't think it's coming. I don't think it's coming, honestly. Probably not. Probably not. That'll be what, my third stream today. Nah, no FOMC stream. No FOMC stream. But what we can do is look at what happened the last FOMC and see what happens. See what happened last time. Because I believe the last FOMC the rate stayed the same too. Alright, let's check that out then. Let's check that out. In the meantime, GJ still pushing up. Candles respecting previous 30-minute lows. Cool. Alright, so last FOMC was May the 7th, where they kept the rates the same. Well, they've kept it the same all year, which is cool. So May 7th at 7 o'clock. Alright. Nope, we're looking at GJ. We want gold. Alright, May 7th at Let's look at 6. Oh, messed up completely. So let's zoom in a little bit. So May 7th, this was FOMC right here. Kept the rates the same. Gold pushed up 7 o'clock, and then Powell probably started speaking, and then gold dropped. So the initial push up was 130 pips, and then gold fell 200 pips. So I guess, well, I think overall it's going to be bearish for gold. So even if it does push up, what would be crazy is if it does push up out of this range. So did we have a range last time as well? So let's go back. So yeah, look, we had this range for the whole day. We pushed up out of this range, closed back in, and then proceeded to drop. So we could get a little something like that again today. A little push up out the range and then drop, or just straight drop. But I always think the push up is just to get better sell prices, better sell entries. Alright, new 15-minute. Man, look, 15 still creating uptrend structure. Got higher lows, higher highs. I don't know, man. These GJ cells ain't looking too hot right now. They're not looking too hot right now, I can't lie. Can't lie. Cells aren't looking too great. Especially with these 30 minutes creating new highs and lows. How long we got left? Just under 11 minutes. Alright, GJ. Go and break that previous low. We just need a good strong resistance. Boom. Right, it's broken a previous low. Lovely. So I want a strong 4-hour candle body for this 4-hour candle, because we've got the continuation pattern. So I want a strong body. And then after that, I want to make a decent top wick and then continue dropping. It's not too much to ask. No way. Go on, keep dropping. You already broke the low. Oh, don't go back in the range. Come on, what are we doing here, pound yen? What are we doing? Looks like it was just making a longer 1-hour bottom wick. Come on, close below 194.8. That'd be great. This is good. This is good. Give us a little push down before you close. It's a bit more of a push. And we just need a good 4-hour top wick. Break this low. Continue down. Perfect, perfect. Alright, shall we close? 30 seconds. Are we good if this closes bearish too? Oh, 1 hour's pushing off. Get a nice bearish closure here. It's like 2 retests of this broken 1 hour support. Did want a longer 4-hour body though. So I think the next 4-hour candle, you know, we still get a top wick, and then hopefully we just continue down and break these lows. A very, very weak 1-hour candle there. So this could go either way, to be fair. No Telegram. We have a Discord though. Discord should be in the link in the description, I think. Yeah, it should still work. Thanks, Benny. Alright, come on, let's break this 1 hour low. Keep pushing. What's gold doing? Gold like is coming up still. Yeah, gold's still playing this range, but I think we're just gonna range until later on today, to be fair. And if we do get a move, it's gonna be most likely pound yen, but I need a closure below here. So now either a closure below this support, because this range is probably going to be too small. Yeah, look, 13 13 pips. Can't really do anything with that. It's not even a 1-to-1 risk reward anyway. So now, if GJ is going to continue down, I need it to close below the support. It will also be the 4 hour, breaking a previous 4 hour low, which is perfect. So that's that. But for buys, pound yen would need to, it would need to start creating uptrend structure. So if it comes down, doesn't quite reach this support, or retests, and we get a closure above, you know, I think pound yen will continue up. But those are my conditions for the buys for pound yen. On gold, if you guys can tell me in the Discord where you see gold opportunity, let me know. But I don't see anything just now. We've got this downtrend structure or these lower highs. Got the lower highs. And if you connect the bottoms here, it's just messy. Yeah, this is gold structure right now. So yeah, if it's gonna continue playing this I can't remember what you call it, like a channel, then we're still gonna see gold create lower highs and continue selling down. So maybe even a wick down. But for gold, if gold's gonna break out, I still want a closure above this low here, this high, sorry. So 34.04 for some buys, and for sells, maybe a retest of the daily flip. If not, then a closure below 33.76. But it has to be a strong, it has to be a good closure below. Oof, maybe not even there. Yeah, but I don't think that's coming till later anyway. Unless market opens and then they, what do you call it, buy the rumor, sell the news. So we'll see what happens at NYSC. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys, because I don't see any moves coming in the next half an hour. Nothing that I like the look of just yet. So back again tomorrow. What have we got tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, we have interest rates, pound interest rates. So yeah, probably 11:30, 11:45 stream for that. Start a little bit early so we can see if we can jump in on these interest rates. Unfortunately, CPI didn't do anything for us today. CPI was fake news. This was CPI this morning. 30 pip push. 30 pip push. Crazy, right? But yeah, man, back tomorrow. And I'll be in the Discord for FOMC. Definitely want to see what happens there. But yeah, I'm sells for FOMC. That's what I'm on. Maybe buys first, but 7:30 for the meeting. I'm in the sales for that for sure.